Hello and welcome to The Court Jester, the podcast that takes you on a wild ride through the sauciest stories of the Middle Ages. I am Cleopathenu, medievalist, storyteller, and your host. Today's story is about three girls that are getting ready for a local tournament with the help of a mysterious beauty powder from Rouen. The content warning for today is relatively simple. This Fabliau contains horrible language, toilet humor, and intense girl drama. Proceed with caution. For those of you that are up for this, let's go get ready for a tournament. Now here's a tale to listen to and then give us your point of view. There were three girls, Brunatine, Sueret, and Agasse. And I couldn't say if they were silly or wise, nor vouch that they behaved themselves, but what I can say is that they craved to go dancing and they applied much effort making themselves pretty. One day, they were talking about how they would get themselves ready for a great tournament set to take place among the farms in the region. "I know a powder," said Sueret to Agasse, "which, if you wet it a bit and you applied it on your face, just a touch of it, it gives you a lovely blush. It's like it draws all your blood to your head and to your cheeks, and it makes your cheeks a rosy red. It's beautiful. And I know a dealer who has some, but that's in Rouen. That's far, but nowhere we can't walk to, and this is the best powder in the whole wide world, so I think it's worth the walk." The third girl, Brunatine, jumped in. "I have 3 shillings to lend you. If you're willing to go get yourself ready. I'll pay for it and get some for me as well." Well, that's a deal. Taking the cones with her, Sueret left down the road to Rouen and came back again, powder in hand, to her friends after a very long journey. The next day was the day of the tournament, and they all met early in the morning. They set up in a small room near a window for best light, and they started getting ready. They put the powder on a plate. Sueret said, "God help us with this, but we do need to mix it. And to make it wet, we need to use some liquid, and that liquid is piss. But all of you can start without me because I'm still tired and I haven't rested from all the walking yesterday and I'm sore everywhere. So you go, you get started, and I'll sit here and put my feet up and look at you as you go along." So Agasse volunteered, and she said, "I'll be the one to piss in the plate and make the powder wet." "Very well," said Brunatine. "I will hold the plate in place for you then. You go ahead." And she held the plate beneath her friend, and she took every possible care and squatted down so that she could see. But Agasse could not take a pee, no matter how hard she tried. To make it run, she had to squeeze, and she went at it with might and determination, and she forced herself and pushed, until from all the strain, she let out an enormous fart. And for all her care and skill and art, her ass broke wind and all the powder scattered. "What have you done, you silly slut?" said Brunatine. "You've blown away all our powder. My eyes are blinded by the spray. I'm coated with it. It's all over me. I'm all smoked out. May seizures, pestilence, and gout inflame your eyes, and may you rack. I spent 3 shillings. Give them back." "In my opinion," said Agasse, who decided that offense is the best defense, "you have no right to ask money of me. You did not hold the plate properly. You should have held it in front, not under my ass, but under my cunt. So clearly it was you who sinned and blew our powder to the wind, and since it's your fault it was lost, I say you ought to bear the cost." "Hear what she says?" said Brunatine. "Considering your asshole lies right by your cunt, there is no one, wise or dumb, who can see a division. And that's my whole defense in this. No matter how the place was held, never would the powder have been lost if you hadn't farted. Since by your doing it departed, I say it's yours to replace. I'll go to court and make my case, and I'll have judgment in French and in Latin," said Agasse. "Perhaps," said Brunatine, "but still, the fact is that you volunteered, despite knowing that sometimes when you piss, you may pass gas. You should have let us know. You would be free of all this debt if you had said, 'This is what you usually do,' for I would know, and I would have pulled the plate away. But since you didn't tell us first, Now everything is all over the place, and so it's your debt to replace the merchandise. This bickering is a disgrace. Let worthy people try our case. The third girl, Suere, jumped in. Girls, what's wrong with you? And who will pay me back? I am the one who went on foot to seek the powder, to bring it back here, and what do I get for all the work that I've gone through and which now your ass has blown? For that you will be indemnified by her who loses, said Brunantine. Until the trial is through, we each will give you collateral. They looked at each other, and they all agreed. They did as they proclaimed, and took the matter to court. And I will not tell you who won, but I will say that indeed you can't deny that many folk can't piss however hard they try. But they break wind first, and after that they take a leak. And of course, it is not easy to hold anything near a cunt and keep it clear of the behind, and that's no lie. I bid you well and truly try. Now you, noble lords and ladies, who are versed in justice, speak your mind, and quickly say, whom do you find guilty in this case? The one who held the plate, or the one who blew it all to kingdom come? This was the story of the three girls. If you have strong feelings about this court case, towards one way or another, go to the social media links under this episode and let me know whom you find guilty. And if you enjoyed the story and would like some more, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, review The Court Jester on Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts, and spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell everyone you know. Lastly, if you'd like to support the podcast and help me get a sense of achievement, head over to Patreon. For as much as £1, you'll get access to bonus episodes and some delightful extras in return for your generosity. Links to that and to my sources are below. On that note, let me give a shout out to Peter, the newest patron. Welcome on board, and may your days be filled with laughter, your goblet never empty, and your humor always historically accurate. Thank you all for listening. Until next time.